Alright, sci-fi nerds, I see you. This week I'm doing the genre I will defend with my life. 10 sci-fi games on Steam that you should be playing right now. We've got modern co-op blockbusters, free-to-play classics that just refuse to die, one mech game that's somehow still surprisingly fun, the legendary Cyberpunk 2077 that finally became good, and yeah, I put Among Us in here. Fight me. I have my reasons. I try to mix old gold with new hits, so there's something for the people who grew up on Half-Life, and something for the people who never played a Steam game until last year. None of this is sponsored, I'm just spending the day talking about my favorite genre. Steam links for everything in the description. Comments are open, and yeah, I know somebody's already mad I didn't put Mass Effect in here. Save it. That's a different list. Let's get into it. Number 10, Apex Legends. Free. Battle Royale, but the sci-fi version. You drop into a planet called the Outlands, pick a legend with a wild power kit, and try to be the last squad standing. The movement is unreal. You're sliding down hills, wall bouncing off cliffs, zip-lining across canyons. Once you click with the movement, every other shooter feels stuck in mud. The cast of Legends is the other reason. They have personality, lore, voice lines, full short films on YouTube. Respawn put a stupid amount of work into the world building. The downside? It's hyper-competitive. If you're brand new in 2026, you're getting demolished for 100 hours. But it's free. Get a couple of friends, suffer together. Eventually it clicks. Honestly, the best battle royale on Steam. Still. At 9, Helldivers 2. $40. I know. You've already seen clips. It's a 4-player co-op shooter where you fight bugs and robots from managed democracy on alien planets. It's the perfect blend of stupid and serious. You will accidentally call a 500-kilogram bomb on your own teammate. You will laugh. They will not. The shooting is heavy. The planets are gorgeous. The mission variety is wild. And the live war between players and the developer's galactic strategy is genuinely a thing of beauty. It went a little quiet for a stretch after launch, the balance got weird, but the new updates have it back on track. $40 for hundreds of hours of co-op with friends? Sold. If you've got 3 buddies and Friday night plans, this is the one. Number 8, Warframe. Free. And I mean actually free, not free to bait you into spending money free. This game came out in 2013, and it has not stopped getting bigger. You're a space ninja in a frame suit, sliding through corridors at warp speed, slicing aliens with a glaive sword. There are over 50 frames now, hundreds of weapons, an open world, a sub-game with cards, a cinematic story that's actually good, and somehow it all knits together. The downside is the first 10 hours are confusing. Nothing is explained. You will look up tutorials, but push through. By hour 50 you'll understand why people who play Warframe never stop playing Warframe. It is a free $100 game. At 7, Destiny 2. Free entry, paid expansions, complicated. Let's get the bad part out of the way. Bungie's monetization is a mess. The story has been chopped up over the years, and figuring out which expansion to buy is a whole math problem. Now the good part. The shooting in Destiny 2 might be the best feeling shooter ever made. The guns have weight, the abilities are creative, the raids are still the gold standard in co-op design. If you can stomach the corporate weirdness, there's a beautiful sci-fi looter shooter under there. Start with the free new player experience, see if it clicks. If it does, congratulations, you are in for 10 years and $3,000. Number 6 is Ark: Survival Evolved. Sci-fi survival, dinosaurs, alien tech, time travel. Yeah, Ark has more lore than you would expect. $10 gets you the original game with hundreds of dinosaurs to tame, build elaborate bases with, and fight other players if you go on a PvP server. The combat is janky. The optimization is famously bad. It is also the most fun you will have on a Friday night, with 5 friends and a Discord call. Build a base, get raided, declare war, lose your dinosaurs, vow revenge. The cycle is pure chaos. $10. Pick it up. Just don't read the spoilers for the story, it is wild. At 5 is War Robots: Frontiers. Free. It's a third-person mech shooter, and look, mech games are having a tiny moment right now. War Robots has been around as a mobile game for years. This is the PC entry, and it's surprisingly solid. The customization is the hook. Big weapons, small mechs, fast mechs, big mechs, you build the loadout you want. Matches are fast, the maps are decent, and the monetization isn't predatory. It's not as polished as the big AAA stuff, but it's free. If you have ever wanted to stomp around as a 30-foot war machine and didn't want to spend money to try it, this scratches that itch. Number 4, Half-Life 2. Lost Coast. Yeah, I'm putting a 20-year-old tech demo in this list. Hear me out. This is the closest thing to a fresh slice of Half-Life 2 that still exists. 20 minutes long, gorgeous lighting tech for its time, free with the Steam SDK. And there is voice commentary from the developers that is genuinely fascinating if you care about game design. If you have never played Half-Life 2, this is a great first taste. If you have played Half-Life 2, this is a free trip back. It costs nothing. The other Half-Life games are also on Steam for free now, by the way. Sci-Fi History class is in session. At 3, Cyberpunk 2077, $60. Look, I know what you're thinking. The launch was bad. Yes, we all remember. Here is what you need to know in 2026. With the 2.1 patch and the Phantom Liberty expansion, this is now one of the best single-player sci-fi RPGs of the decade. Night City is alive. The side quests are better than most main quests in other games. The soundtrack is wild, and Idris Elba's expansion content is straight-up movie quality. The car driving still kind of sucks. The cops are still kind of broken. Nothing is perfect, but the story they're telling, the characters you meet, the choices you make, it is genuinely special. If you missed at launch, this is your chance. The version that exists right now is the version we were promised. 2 Among Us. $5. Yes, I am putting Among Us in a sci-fi top 10 list because, technically, it is a sci-fi game. You are space crewmates on a spaceship trying to identify the imposter. The imposter is an alien. You murder each other. You accuse your friends. The fact that this somehow became a cultural phenomenon during the pandemic was a miracle of meme energy. The game itself is still extremely good. $5. Plays great with a Discord call and 4 to 10 people. If you want a sci-fi top 10 with only AA blockbusters, you should have known I was going to do this. Drop your hate in the comments. I have no regrets. And my number 1 sci-fi game on Steam right now is Borderlands 2. $20 or $3 on sale. 2013 game. Ages like fine wine, still better than most modern looter shooters. You are a vault hunter on the alien planet of Pandora. You shoot bandits and alien wildlife. Bazillions of guns drop. The dialogue is genuinely funny. Handsome Jack is one of the best video game villains ever written. The co-op is still some of the best in the genre. Borderlands 3 came out and was fine. Borderlands 4 is fine too. But Borderlands 2 sits there 2 console generations old, still the high watermark. If you have never played it, you are about to have 80 of the best hours of your life. $20. Sci-fi pick of the decade. Easy. Alright, that's the 10. Tell me where I'm wrong in the comments. I already know somebody's mad I didn't include Mass Effect, or Subnautica, or Halo, or System Shock, or Dead Space. Real talk, this could have been a top 50. Drop your sci-fi pick down below, because I genuinely love arguing about this stuff. New countdown next week, different genre, same energy. Like the video if it helped. Subscribe if you want more. Neither of those things change my life, but they really do help the channel. Thanks for sticking around to number 1. Take care of yourself, drink some water, hug your dog, and I'll see you in the very next one. Peace.